They told the Lord, pardon this heathen. They gone so far to call me a demon. Labeled blasphemous for all of this preaching. Guess I'm the reason for the ominous feeling. Truth seeker lost in the teaching. Food for thought or offer to feed him. It's like your history, all been a secret. Rewritten, oddly misleading. Unless you see the clue symbolic and meaning. Let's say it started with the Garden of Eden. If that's the part you believe in, the tree symbolic for the knowledge it teaches. They told us he was tempted, and that fought for the treason. But who would be more tempted? The one with balls and a penis. I mean, who else will fight for dollars than we men? Who even conquer a region just to freak a broad boss and a cleavage? I'm meaning. Change the tide, maybe why certain face design keep they women draped and walk at a slower pace behind. But since ancient times, men are mainly to blame for crimes. You stay the type to see what you got and scheme and make your mind. Stay the type to lie and deceive for the sake of pride and for the appetite of our greed. Even take a life, recognize religion designed for peace to stay in line. You decide you wanna live free or walk the matrix blind. Religion designed for peace to stay in line. You decide you wanna live free or walk the matrix blind. Yo, this ain't about religion, the inquisition of the scriptures written. So if it's mentioned, it's just a clip of a bigger vision. It's hypocrite and we all blind to our intuition. The simple living we all desire since the beginning. They said in living the 7 sins is a huge mistake. Like when committed, they never letting you through the gates. Doomed to fade, but the truth is they just a human trade. I'd rather go through mistakes than fake, coming to a fade. Cause I went through a change depressed while I'm hopeless. I held it in till the level then led to exploding. Never again will I hold it in, suppressing emotions. Unlike religious men condemning sin, molesting the orphans is wicked. Your bastard religion was started by men, let's get it. Harassing the women and conquering them, you did it. Then capping the snitches who talking again. And then it's ask for forgiveness to pardon your sins like bitches. To wonder how artists achieve their success, where artists try to do is try to be like the rest. I thought an artist's uniqueness would seem to refresh, but indeed we Tempur-Pedics, they sleep on the best. My depression gave a vessel for demons to nest, feeling empty, hemp leaves and drink in excess. Till one man understanding my feeling of death made one jam, formed a band, my being resurrected. I was a feeling inside, like my spirit revived. No longer did I feel the ceilings of sky. Amazed that they shared the same vision as I. Bands raised in the place while we killing it live. I thought they stayed by my side. Unbreakable bonds down, forgot everything that rise eventually falls down. I felt the swing of an axe cutting my heart down. From the fallout, I'm back to feeling lost now. I feel lost inside the dark, lost, nothing to see, exhausted. Like I've been working hard, nothing achieved, I'm lost. With these negative thoughts inside of me, a sloth in my ocean of thoughts, drowning at sea. I'm lost on my remorse, lost on my belief. I offer my support and got nothing received, I'm lost. With these negative thoughts inside of me, a sloth in my ocean of thoughts, drowning at sea. Used Used to be a little kid dreaming of sex. Pray to God to me a bra for me to caress. Feeling envy as a teen as my peers getting fresh. Even though they were dicks, the chicks seemed to accept. I was too nice and the type they seemed to reject. So I dove in the beats, recorded speech on cassettes. Now they feeling me, I started achieving interest. To one gal, felt my style and seeming obsessed. Fly lady sent from the sky, prayers came into life. Plus she like to stay creating a rhyme. But what happens when time pass? She aching inside. Starts hating on your passion cause it takes up a time. I thought she stayed by my side, unbreakable bond style. Forgot everything that rhymes eventually falls down. I felt the swing of an axe cutting my heart down. From the fallout, I'm back to feeling lost. I feel lost inside the dark, lost, nothing to see, exhausted. Like I've been working hard, nothing achieved, I'm lost. With these negative thoughts inside of me, a sloth. In my ocean of thoughts, drowning at sea. I'm lost in my remorse, lost on my belief. I offer my support and got nothing received, I'm lost. With these negative thoughts inside of me, a sloth. In my ocean of thoughts, drowning at sea. Lost inside the dark, lost, nothing to see, exhausted. Like I've been working hard, nothing achieved, I'm lost. With these negative thoughts inside of me, it's sloth. In my ocean of thoughts, drowning at sea. I'm lost in my remorse, lost on my belief. I offer my support and got nothing received, I'm lost. With these negative thoughts inside of me, it's sloth. In my ocean of thoughts, drowning at sea. Okay, let's take it back in time, 2005. I changed the storyline to hide. Let's say the homies named Clyde. I had to admit when we clicked, had the greatest of times. He bragged a grip out getting chicks and late the same night. The homies told me he cool, but felt the snake in his vibe. Her stories about him owing money and never paying some guy. Thought they was jealous inside, cause they couldn't stay for the ride. And invited around the time, still I've been changed in my life. Enlightened, years pass and I'm downtown just another night. I see my guys, so we cheers, catching up with life. So tattooing, bring mad floozies and money, right? Tatted a butterfly on a honey, soon to be loving wife. Show me the tap pic with a booty all spread. Hard to imagine my player partner, soon to be wed. Seen him turn his head, watching birds that flew by the nest. But I digress, as he filmed me on the news, I ain't catch. Like, how his granny died and looking for places to move. And like a fool, I took the couch and gave him my room. He flaming spoons, I made a move and I created a feud. Then he bragged my sis, gave him the poon, now I gotta break him in two. Times change, but people don't, they stay the same. Situations that challenge us very day to day. Kinda strange how you thought you was brothers, till you finally seen his true color. Chameleon. Times change, but people don't, they stay the same. Situations that challenge us very day to day. Kinda strange how you thought you was brothers, till you finally seen his true color. Chameleon. I was 25, I'm back in his prime. Feeling great as I hit the bank, pulling out the passenger side. Just got paid, hit the bank, put some cash up inside. Then I seen her face, but it's like my eyes sidetracked by them thighs. Fantasize, I forgot to swipe with her, she probably a teller. Since I'm male, she pushed the envelope, I probably a letter. Medusa almost got to me, pecker, caught me watching me sweater. Deposit my cheddar, walking off, oddly as ever. Time passed, me and the posse together, running around, but at some parties where I finally met her. The small talk soon evolved to my first Molly endeavor. And honestly, shit was probably the illest odyssey ever, but more so. She told me her life was harder to live with a torn soul. Baby daddies never proposed provided for kids. I was warned though by some guy about the life that she lived, reformed hoe, but I was this hypnotized by her hips. Of course though, we dipped, cause I'm trying to hit like pornos. But at the time it's like my mind was a glitch. Before I dived in the slit, I noticed the side of her hip, the same butterfly in the pig done by Clyde on this chick. Lord knows. Change, but people don't, they stay the same. Situations that challenge us very day to day. Kinda strange how you thought you was lovers till you finally seen their true color. Chameleon. Times change, but people don't, they stay the same. Situations that challenge us very day to day. Kinda strange how you thought you was lovers till you finally seen their true color. Chameleon. Is the American dream a message of greed? It's what I'm made to believe is the war sustained the gain from the beef. Has the banks getting cheese, or are we just outward making ends meet? Every day of the week, and once we're off, entertainment is key. Got us chained to the screen, and that's the way that they raising kids. Diagnose and medicate to fix. It's all by design to enter your mind and cage you in. It's plain to see how this nation is a place every race immigrating in. Made to believe we can make it big, but the game is rigged. I remember when I played the game, day after day getting paid a wage, slaving away to the master would say to take a break. Remember the days he wasted cake, from the hunger I was scraped the blade. I dreamed that my life would lay to waste if I would've stayed afraid of change. Since age of 8, I've been out of place trying to fit with my peers. Hey, stayed away, the hatred made me feel like different is weird. That's the reason that I'm spitting this here. Rappers the reason my vision is clear. Record every step from my blessings and cheers to all my regrets, stresses and fears.
You're taking all control. Tell us all how to feel. Consuming's all I know till I'm old or be killed.
The plague they spread it pollutes your head. It senses with the repetitive messages, influencing thoughts. Don't forget to mention they pushing meds. Relentless, see what you're fed. Don't question it, consuming it all. Living free if your dome's in a cage. It's where they want you to stay. You ever just think who want it this way? It's all I wonder, but wait, we just wanna eat, they wanna get paid. It's how my home is today in the land of the greed, the home of the slaves. And the corporate snakes, the power is making ignorance cool. Through entertainment to kids in the school. They change education to raise all the kids with a fictional view. That's the way they creating a patriot after they make them a militant fool. Think they defended the nation till they awaken and tyranny rule. I think about how this nation state took generations of slaves to make. We say it's great, I wanna erase this racist trait. Scapegoating to lay the blame, change focus and made the hate. Told every race that came to stay is straying away from their native ways. They cloudy the past, you doubting the facts, and knowing the truth. They're hiding the cats like mountains of trash. We overconsume, extraction of gas, explosion of nukes. After the fact, the globe is in tune. We out in the flash, or go to the moon, or find another globe to pollute.
They're taking all control and tell us all how to feel. Consuming's all I know till I'm old or be killed.
The plague they spreading pollutes your head. It senses with the repetitive messages, influencing thoughts. Don't forget to mention they pushing meds. Relentless, see what you're fed. Don't question it, consuming it all.
Taking all control and tell us all how to feel. Consuming's all I know till I'm old or be killed. Sip a chalice made of gold and your sins are revealed. I would sacrifice my soul just to know what is real.
The plague they spreading pollutes your head. It senses with the repetitive messages, influencing thoughts. Don't forget to mention they pushing meds. Relentless, see what you're fed. Don't question it, consuming it all. behind this scene, pulling strings to design this scheme. I make religion and design belief to deceive all you blinded sheep. I'm the reason for your tunnel vision and the one that's switching all your history. I'm the one that brought religion and the reason someone quit it in disbelief. I take a lie, spread the word as fact. That's how I blur your path. Have you serving twag? I'm the reason that you worship cash. Make slaves in the servant class while I stays on my murderous path. I'm the reason for the narrative that the terrorists rockin' turban hats. Serpent laugh. And every freedom fighter ever try to rise up, either died or was doing time, gonna serve the mass. Planet of free, no such thing. Pay up the fee, more from me. Expanding my green, controlling the planet's planetary conquest. You praying for peace, no such thing. Chasing a dream, none succeed. Saving the trees, I turn the land to sand from every bomb test. Behind this scene, pulling strings to design this scheme. I spread the virus that'll cause disease, cashing in on antiviral cream. I tell you about my plan, how to enslave man and collapse a nation. 8 months different than the past when I had them trapped in cages. It's a new war, every newborn gotta get their vaccination. I pollute your every food source, now it's a fast food nation. The oldest rules to control the school and what the teacher in the class is saying. I'm watching them like I got them in a magnifying glass, mass surveillance. Keep your mind complacent. Mass sedation, oversaturation, sex, drugs, fascination, masturbation, mass self-hatred, out in pursuit, out in the youth, plastic faces. And the end plan is to get grants off all you cancer patients. Ain't no debt cancellation, your fam get your casket payment. I'm the hidden hand behind this scene, pulling strings to design this scheme. I make religion and design belief to deceive all you blinded sheep. Yeah, there's a battle in my head. I'm congested with the suggestions from voices that are making choices then led in a misdirection. I channel my inner demons when pouring poisonous potions, persuading me to put my penis in pretty hoes, no proposing. Possessed by demons and bad thoughts is all that I think about. That's the reason I jack off, to get all my demons out. I hate when my erections directing all that I think about. Changing my perspective the second I get the semen now. I see it now, the sin, read it inside the shin. Feed off my vibes, the big secret I hide. The part of me that I tried to keep trapped in caves in. Part of me that arrives that I can't escape. Cause the rap rip in my fist, heart carries my pride. The lust lip in my dick, the envy is in my eyes. Gluttony's in my stomach, the greenness in my mind. Sloth is in my spine, I fought in them all combined. The rap rip in my fist, the heart carries my pride. The lust live in my dick, the envy is in my eyes. Gluttony's in my stomach, the greed is in my mind. Sloth is in my spine, I lost to them all the time. I've been stuck, I've been up, I've been down. It's been tough, I've been lost and been found. The preacher could see the reasons for blessing me, but could he see the demons that be possessing me? Cause there's one here right here next to me telling me take this ecstasy, cocaine, weed and Hennessy, shrooms, Addies and LSD smooth. How she caressing me true, that be the recipe proof. She get the best of me soon, it'll be the death of me. I see it now, the sin, breed it inside the gin. Feed off my vibes, a big secret I hide. The part of me that I tried to keep trapped and caged in. Part of me that I rise that I can't escape. Cause the wrath live in my fist, heart carries my pride. The lust live in my dick, the envy is in my eyes. Gluttony's in my stomach, the greed is in my mind. Sloth is in my spine, I fought in them all combined. The lust that's in my dick, the greed that's in my mind. Wrath is in my fist, the sloth that's in my spine. The gluttony in my stomach, envy is in my eyes. It's hard to rise above when your heart's buried in pride. Like I'm dreaming now, the fools control what I think about. Is this the life I should be about? Or the wrong road that I'm steering down? Is it destiny or am I being deceived? Wish I could be without all of my demons now. Will I take the evil route? Or will I listen to reason now? Will it get to me and finally set me free? Shit, I've never been a good little kid. If mama had a little chip suspense, she probably would've got me riddling. As a kid, learn never snitch it, always keep your mouth shut. I seen the type with loose lips, how fools come shoot their house up. Product of a small town where gangbang is the law style. Always hostile, so I never let my guard down. Young, I thought it'd be fun to back up the hood. I changed my mind looking down the barrel of a strap like I'm good. The streets are something, the reaper's cousin to teach you something. We beat for nothing, repeated violence and repercussion. I seen what's something, dreamed of the tightest beat production. A mic with a beam above it, it's like there was Jesus coming. But in this life you could live righteous and still die. Cause that karma superstition we was given is still lies. I remember watching riches get forgiven for ill crimes. And the instant that I witnessed it is the minute I realized this life is a bitch, at times with no hope. Like a slice to the wrist, or a knife to the throat. At times it's a prick, like a spike from a rose. But it's the life that I live, the life that I done felt the high for that pride, I done got a bust for that greed. I took a hit of that lust just to come down with that be up in the glutton when I'm rubbing. A sloth after I eat and been the drunkest off my grudges. And love the rap that I lead. Yo, ever since I began to spit, I've never been into simple shit. Always getting intricate, so I push past what my limit is. Never gas and always watch the game when they played. Never had to crash and learn from all the mistakes that they made. Born poor, craving for more, my creativeness soared. Old ladies praising the Lord, where the game's waging a war. Insane pain to absorb, and I made it before. So if I lost it all today, then ain't afraid to be poor. Do or die, truth is I was kinda foolish inside. Wasting time getting high with all of the goons to my side. I'd be a fool satisfied, just give my tools to survive. Tunnel views to the sky, what I'm trying to do is to thrive. And before the time that my life exists, I get negative vibes and shit. My parents fight while trying to provide, just to divide and say and maybe rob my subconscious hides from having a wife and kids. And only time I still feel alive is when I'm writing this.
Yeah, life's a bitch. Time and time again, man. At times I tried to quit. Get to the source of violence, and now I realize that my psychiatrist always been this rhyming shit. Looking aside my pride, no getting dark till I see the light again. No life's a bitch, I'm willing to fight for it.
At times with no hope, like a slice to the wrist or a knife to the throat. At times it's a prick, like a spike from a rose. But this the life that I live, the life that I
done felt the high for that pride, I done got a bust for that greed. I took a hit of that lust just to come down with that be. I've been a glutton when I'm rubbing a sloth after I eat. I've been the drunkest off my grudges and love the rap that I lead.
I desire to sin that my righteousness shows. I fight when I'm pissed and cry all alone. I feel I'm dying again, then my eyes see the hope. It's the life that I live, the life that I chose.